Welcome back to the Astutis YouTube channel. My name's Catherine Jenkins and I'm a carbon literacy facilitator and an environmental and sustainability trainer at Astutis. We provide environmental and sustainability training around the world, and today we're going to make our 5 recommendations for how you and your business can save money and reduce your carbon footprint. Number 1, using the fan-first approach to keep employees cool. Recent research has shown that for every degree above 20 degrees Celsius, worker productivity is down by between 2 and 3%. So, businesses might be thinking of getting air conditioning, or if they already have it, using it more often. Air conditioning not only uses energy, which can add to a business's carbon footprint, but also F-gases, which can be 100 or 1,000 times more potent than carbon dioxide. A study in Australia recommends the fan-first approach in the home, finding that the gentle breeze created can make someone feel up to 4 degrees cooler. The study recommends not using air conditioning until temperatures reach at least 27 degrees. Fans use 3% of the energy that air conditioning would use and do not contain potent F-gases. It is important to note that the research centred upon the use of fans at home, but this could be relevant for sedentary workers. However, we would always recommend that you undertake a risk assessment. Other recommendations to stay cool are to use passive means of cooling, such as window shutters and natural ventilation. Buildings painted white can reflect heat, which is then not trapped in the brickwork, which could otherwise add to the urban heat island effect in built-up areas. This urban heat island effect can sometimes make cities feel up to 12 degrees warmer than the surrounding countryside, as heat is trapped in infrastructure such as buildings and roads. These man-made structures absorb heat and then retain it. In contrast, trees and plants provide natural cooling. So planting trees not only mitigates climate change as trees absorb carbon dioxide, but they also provide cooling through a natural process known as transpiration. They also provide shade. Staff can also be encouraged to wear light clothing, stay hydrated and report any concerns. Number 2, sending and receiving fewer emails. In 2019, it was estimated that emails account for 0.3% of the world's carbon emissions. This is the equivalent to everybody driving up to 128 miles in a small petrol car. Simple steps to reduce your emissions would be to unsubscribe from mailing lists that you don't use and making sure that your mailing lists are up to date so that you only send and receive relevant emails. If everyone in your organisation followed these suggestions, not only could energy be saved, but perhaps time as well. Number 3, reduce laptop and phone charger use. When phones and laptops are fully charged, they should be unplugged, as otherwise they continue to draw energy. Unplugging the charger will also prolong the life of batteries, so it may mean that phones and laptops won't need to be replaced as regularly. You could also think about reducing the brightness of monitors and unplugging USB accessories when not in use to save even more energy. Number 4, reducing food waste. Did you know that about 1/3 of food produced globally is wasted? According to the WWF, this amounts to 1.3 billion tonnes of food every year. The greenhouse gas emissions of this waste are staggering. If food waste were a country, it would be the 3rd highest emitter globally after China and the USA. As food waste decomposes, it emits methane, a greenhouse gas, which is about 27 times more potent than CO2. However, methane has a residency time in the atmosphere of about 12 years. Carbon dioxide is between 5 and 200 years. So tackling food waste could help mitigate climate change relatively quickly. Businesses do not need to be in the food industry to consider reducing food waste. Office-based businesses entertain clients and staff, so any food that is wasted could form part of that business's Scope 3 emissions. Simple steps to avoid food waste are to get an accurate number of people attending together with dietary requirements so that food is not bought and then wasted. Processes can be put in place for disposal if not eaten. Staff to take home with them or eat in the office the following day. If fruit and snacks are generally supplied, then a member of staff could be responsible for monitoring what is being wasted so that less is purchased in the future. Number 5, become carbon literate. Being carbon literate means that you understand the causes and effects of climate change and fundamentally your role in producing greenhouse gas emissions. A carbon literacy course is empowering as it provides understanding of greenhouse gas production in 4 areas of life, being travel, energy, food and consumption together with waste. At the end of the 8-hour interactive course, delegates make 2 pledges on how they can change their behaviour and influence others to change theirs too. Research has shown that the carbon emissions of delegates who attend the course can be cut by between 5 and 15%. We offer bespoke carbon literacy courses, so please do contact us if you'd like to know more. So that was our top 5 cost-saving recommendations to reduce your carbon footprint and potentially save your company money at the same time. If you'd like to know more about environmental management and sustainability, there are a wealth of resources and courses on the Astutis website. Thanks for watching.